Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 profitable Amazon KDP keywords for the day. These keywords are being carefully researched using the full free Chrome extensions that are available for you to download for free from the Chrome store. Now, before we get started, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Click on the bell icon in order to be informed on all our daily new videos. Now let's get started with the first keyword for the day, and the first keyword for the day is the CBT workbook for adult ADHD, and this has amazing potential. First of all, we have a strong keyword niche score by self-publishing titans of 76. Green light right here, ready to go. 76 is a pretty good keyword niche score. Also, we have a keyword niche score of number 6 by Amazon Scout Pro Chrome extension right at the bottom here, which categorizes this keyword as a nice niche. Coming to the rest of the results, we have the total results are below 1,000. They're currently sitting at 366. The average bestseller rank is within that 400,000, sitting at an average of 477,032. The average reviews are 2,138, and the average price is $19.50. Now, this is a workbook niche that is targeted for adults who have ADHD, and it's revolving around the CBT therapy methods. So what is CBT to get started with? What is CBT? Before you dive into anything regarding mental health, regarding psychology, you really need to understand what you're getting yourself into so you can be able to provide the best information and the best resources and content for your customers. So CBT is basically cognitive behavioral therapy, and it is a form of psychological treatment that's been demonstrated to be effective in a range of problems. Highly recommend before you get into this keyword is to be able to dive in and do your own research to understand what you're getting yourself into. And if you're not yet capable of writing or formulating a workbook to help those who are wanting to use CBT as a form of therapy for their ADHD, then you can also outsource to a writer who also will be able to provide references for their work, and a reference section, a resource section would be ideal. Another thing is that it's important to provide a disclaimer, just a small section where you write as a disclaimer that the information in this workbook is for educational purposes only. It is not intended to be used as a substitute for medical treatment, and that applies for whenever you are creating anything to do with health, mental health, psychology, anything human related to do with emotions, also shadow work, and these kind of like manifestation related niches. It would also be wise for you to include that disclaimer. Also, let's head over to Creative Fabrica, where you'll be able to get a 30-day free trial linked in the description box below, which allows you a maximum of 10 downloads for 30 days, and you can cancel whenever you want. So we're going to go ahead and see, is there anything related to CBT in terms of KDP interiors that we can go ahead and utilize and use as well. So there is a total of 19 results that have to do with CBT. First of all, we have the CBT anxiety journal and workbook, and it's not specifically for ADHD and adults with ADHD, but you can also utilize some of the pages that are relevant and use them within your workbook. Here we have another CBT anxiety journal. Here is more of challenging negative thoughts using the CBT therapy method. So you can also utilize some of the pages in there as well and make it like reword it, and also talk specifically about adults that have ADHD and how that can really help with challenging their negative thoughts, rewiring their subconscious mind, and so forth as well. This is more of a journal and a logbook style as well. This is more detailed in regards to challenging negative thoughts using CBT. So there's a lot of beautiful resources out there in Creative Fabrica that you can be able to utilize and be able to use. So my strategy regarding that, I've explained it before in the channel, but just briefly, I go ahead, I look at the niche, for example, if it is considered profitable because it fits the metrics that I see for profitability, then I go ahead and go to Creative Fabrica, I jot down the keyword, and then I filter according to KDP interiors. In this case, there's no need because we only have that 19 results. And then I go ahead and I download 1 or 2 interiors, mix and match, reword, re-edit in terms of the layout. The look, the feel, the rephrasing of the wording, and then re-upload to Amazon KDP as well. And always try to provide that extra value. Say, okay, I've got these 2 interiors or these 3 or 1 interior that I have purchased. It's been downloaded multiple times, probably hundreds of times, if not more. Then how can I make it unique? How can I avoid duplicate content and still add in my own human touch to it and provide the extra value and the extra content as well? So the first keyword was the CBT workbook for adult ADHD. The second keyword is depression, anxiety workbook adults, DBT and CBT. So DBT is similar to CBT, but it is another form of therapy, and it's basically dialectical behavioral therapy, which is an evidence-based psychotherapy that aims to help with personality disorders, interpersonal conflicts. So here you would need to use both CBT and DBT therapy methods, combine them together to help specifically when it comes to depression and anxiety as well. And it's targeted for adults, preferably an 8.5 times 11 inch book. It has a wonderful keyword niche score, really strong right here, of 84 by Titans. Total results are below 1,000, which are sitting at currently 298. The average bestseller rank is 106,564, which is below 300,000, and that's good to see. The average reviews are sitting at 1,263, and the average price is $18.43. We also have a confirmation by Amazon Scout Pro, which has given this a number 6 for the keyword niche score. So that again, a workbook specifically for those adults, beautiful adults that are out there who are struggling with anxiety, with mental health, and who are wanting to use the therapy methods of DBT and CBT. You're going to combine these 2 methods, maybe download 2 of the interiors as well. Let's go ahead and see if there's anything on DBT. So we checked CBT, and there was specifically about anxiety. This one's also about anxiety as well. There's a couple of other ones that are specifically about anxiety and mental health that we can go ahead and utilize, but we want to see, is there anything about DBT and what is something that we can be able to utilize that is relevant? There is this one, the DBT mega bundle, which includes some beautiful data right here. Now we can utilize this, reword it, change the background color, change the pictures as well, try to add in our own touch. This is also a DBT. We've got a total of 13 beautiful results, but then again, we always want to filter according to KDP interiors, which leaves us with a pure 6 interiors regarding CBT and anything to do with CBT in the results section. So use and combine a couple of different interiors to come up with your own unique touch, or do your own research and outsource it to a writer who will be able to give you exactly what you need in terms of, it will be a combination. So it will be a workbook, so a combination of different things. First of all, we've got that condensed information to help those who are struggling with anxiety, depression, ADHD work through these different therapy methods, which are the 2 main therapy methods. Then we can have also a section for the journaling prompts that really helps. Through the use of DBT and CBT, we can write journaling prompts that help them with their anxiety and help them elevate their anxiety, negative thoughts, and also raise their mental health and improve their mental health. So the third and final keyword is how to draw human brain. How to draw human brain has a keyword niche score of 40, which is good to see. A keyword niche score of 9 by Amazon Scout Pro, categorizing this as a great niche, and it is the highest and the strongest on the keyword niche score scale in regards to what Amazon Scout Pro has to offer us. So the total results are sitting at 187, which are below 1,000, and it's also ideal. The average bestseller rank is under 300,000, and it's averaging 153,480. Also, the average reviews are 933, and the average price is $15.77, as you can see right over here. So then again, it's not specifically clear whether we are writing a how to draw book or formulating a how to draw human brain book for adults, for children. So you can also sub-niche according to what you want. You can create one specifically for children and one specifically for adults. Also check to see if Creative Fabrica has any sort of templates regarding the human brain. I know that I've discussed the physiology and anatomy in the previous video, where we discussed 3 keywords that were related to that, but we really want about the human brain. So we're going to go right over here, and we are going to filter according to the KDP interiors right over here. Unfortunately, I'm just struggling to find it. So here we've got the human brain anatomy. Now you can also utilize a color in sheet or sheets regarding the human brain and just paste it, copy and paste it on a graph paper, and that graph paper will have ABCD, all the letters up right here, and then 1 2 3 on each single little square of that graph paper. There will be a number right next to it, and there will be a letter right here. So I'm going to show you as an example. This is exactly what you need to do if you come across a keyword that does not have an interior for specifically the topic that you want. For example, the human brain right here. You can go ahead and download an interior such as this one. It's free for you to download, it's free for you to use, and then you're going to duplicate it on every single page. And then for one of these pages, as in like page 1, after including the cover and after including this page belongs to and so forth, you're going to have the first page, for example. You're going to remove that title, you're going to remove your turn, just remove it and add in, paste the picture of the human brain right here, and page 2 would be exactly that same page with the words your turn. And then you're going to allow that child or the adult to draw the human brain on the previous page using the exact same grid layout. And that's a beautiful technique. And you can also use images to do with the human brain that are designed to be used as a coloring, and it could be also used in sorry, a little bit of a issue regarding the spelling here. So you can use exact human brain color in sheets and then paste it in the same way. So this one also is nice for children, really young children as well, maybe around 5-6 years old. Very clear and simple, minimalistic, and you can even go through and create or copy and paste much more detailed, such as this one, preferably for children that are 10 years and older as well. And even, maybe use a Creative Fabrica Spark to come up with a detailed color in image of a human brain, and just provide a prompt and then repeat that for 30, 40, 50 designs, and you'll be ready to go with your unique book as well. So that was the third and final keyword, was how to draw a human brain with a keyword niche score of 40. The previous one was depression, anxiety workbooks, adults, DBT, CBT with a keyword niche score of 84. And finally, we have the CBT workbook for adult ADHD with a keyword niche score of 76. I wish you all the best. Let me know if you're enjoying these videos. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.